Yeah, it's a tough spot. The geology is really vulnerable there. It's, yeah. So Cindy Brookes from WSOS, which is also Great Lakes RCAP to me, is going to talk about some of the well assessments she's been involved in. This is in case you have any
I should be good.
Okay.
Good afternoon, I'm Cindy Brookes. I'm going to give you a snapshot view, some photos, and some concerns that we hear while we do well assessments throughout the Great Lakes RCAP area. I'm Cindy Brookes, as I said. I've been working in partnership with Tom Fishbaugh from our region as well. And starting when we return in June 1st, Tom's going to be leaving me with the full Great Lakes RCAP area, which you can see we have focused our efforts in Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, and Ohio, with this year adding the state of Wisconsin, due to some issues that have been brought to our attention occurring up there. So we don't always understand what we see, but this is what we see, a sand point in a pit. We're never quite sure, but I think from the looks of it, it was based on need for repair and then concern that they wouldn't be able to get to it again. Hand pumps are always a concern, and this one was a little scarier than most, making me wonder what is this homeowner drinking, and what can we do to help them? So that was a really big focus on that assessment. Hand dug wells, worked with a community that had mainly hand dugs. The one on the left, or I don't know. The encased one is in a basement. The other one is out in a yard, but these are all surface water, very surface water influenced. Sandpoints seem to be a commonality in Indiana, a little bit in Illinois and Michigan, slightly in Ohio. This is one of the better ones that we see because it's actually marked and we know where to find it. Pitted wells are still out there. This one is one of the nicer ones we can say. It's covered nicely, and then the inside is cleaner than most of what we see out there. Usually there's much more involved. The sealed well, this one was a very interesting one. The homeowner's afraid to open it, not sure what they're going to find, and with the date of 1945, I'm not sure what to advise them they would find. So that was a challenge with that well. Some of the things that we hear when we're out there, there's concerns about cancer clusters, arsenic pockets are becoming more common, fracking is definitely one that we get, that there's landfills nearby, concerns about agriculture, the pesticides and fertilizers. This was an interesting well. The homeowner brought it to the casing to the surface because they found out that was the code, but they don't want to give up the pit. So we're questioning if it's pitless or pointless. So. This one is very interesting. I wish I had the initial picture of about 8 stones stacked on top of the well lid, the casing lid there, and then the frayed conduit. And when I talked to the homeowner about it, she just didn't understand what was wrong with that concept. Always interesting to find what is guarding the well. Many times I run across pets, dogs, cats. But the goat was a very interesting decorative guard hiding this well. And then broken casings do tend to be a problem. The dog was guarding a broken casing based on purchase. The other one, I have to advise not to learn to use the zero-turn mower around the well casing. Hidden wells. Many times they're hidden in landscaping, planting, or under faux rocks. And the faux rocks also provide questioning on what you're going to find under that rock. It can be anything from any critter you can name. And then the hidden, based on the camouflaged well in the flower bed so that you couldn't find it, was a real popular one in one section as well. This was interesting, a sanitarian that knows the code, but wanted the the house addition where it went, didn't care. We won't hurt the well was the common answer there. This is the scariest one. It was once I figured out what it was with Steve's help, it's a pressure tank underground with pitless, and it freezes often. That's what the bales, and then that was a cover, the orange piece over it. Then there's always the infamous, where's your well? Oh, it's somewhere out there. Well, somewhere out there there's a rainbow too, is my thought always. So I'm always a little scared with these. Then there's the well that's the well. So you find all kinds of decorative coverings, but the most common, it seems like, is the well covering of the well casing. And that concludes my presentation.